Imagine being 14 and scared to go to school. Every day repeated itself. It was so cruel, I cried myself to sleep. And I woke up terrified. But if anybody would ask me, I always lied. I was embarrassed of what was happening and scared for my life. My best friend at the time was the knife that I put to my wrists to make me feel okay. And most nights I wished I wouldn't wake up the next day, but I did. And I walked in, nearly crying, 14 years old, and all I thought about was dying. I remember everything, but I don't talk about it much. But here I go, it's about time I opened up. I didn't even know his name, but he knew mine. He spread rumors about our sex life all the time, but I had never even met him. He was older than me, but he was held back and put into my ear. You see, he would see me in the corridors and rub against my thigh. My friend would ask me, who is that guy? And I would say I didn't know. And that was true, and to be honest, I didn't really know what to do. One day my teacher said he was moving to my class, so I told him what was happening at the end of class. My teacher listened, and then he said, okay. I didn't want to go into school the next day. He would film me on the tables and whisper in my ear things a 14-year-old girl don't want to hear about. How I have no choice and nobody will believe me. I was crying, but nobody seemed to see me. He would touch up on my body when no one was around. And I would leave every day looking at the ground so no one would see me crying. On my way home at that time in my life, I felt so alone. Every time it happened, I would try to scream or move, but I couldn't. It's harder than it seems. I told him no. I wanted him to stop while he was putting his hand up my top. I remember every feeling, every thought in my head. I couldn't live with all of this. I wanted to be dead. It happened every day for months at a time. I was so sick and tired of all the lying, but one day in class, I was doing a test and he moved beside me and put his hand up my dress. He told me about his fantasies and things I can't repeat. I wanted to move, but I was frozen in my seat. The rest, I don't want to say because I can't repeat it, even to this day. But I went home and I cried to my mom. She told the school, but they did fucking nothing. Do you know what it's like to walk in every day and have to see his face? Damn.